massive issue for Anheuser-Busch as they now lay off thousands of workers. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up, strap in. Here's another hard hitter for you, Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light. Bud Light has just been lost. They were the number one selling, not anymore. Not anymore. This was bad for them. Don't you think this was bad? I mean, how bad really do you think this is? It's just a beer, Scott. Not that important. It's very important. Why? Because they were forced to usher in. They weren't forced, but in a way they were. They were definitely encouraged, incentivized to, hey, we need you to be forward thinkers right now and support the alphabet community. It's the new trend. Everybody's going to be doing it. No! The pushback. Hollywood heavies. Gibson, Denzel, Wahlberg, they're speaking out on this stuff. There's predators. We've always had predators. I was in the entertainment industry. I was a professional model and a singer, even sang the Whiskey Go-Go in Hollywood. I almost got ate up by that machine. Luckily, I didn't. But I didn't come out unscathed. I did not come out unscathed, my friends. Bad industry, the entertainment industry. Now, I love performance arts. I love doing what we're doing here today. I love being creative. It's just good. It's good to be creative arts is great. Music, acting, whatever. It's great. But you got to understand the waters you're swimming in. So we've seen the biggest backfire ever witnessed in history as we tried to usher in a very unsound agenda. I was going to say lifestyle, but let's call it an agenda. I'll try to remain as neutral as possible in this situation. You know, as far as I can say, there's two genders, male and female. That's what we have. I don't know who thought it was somehow going to change. I don't care what your sexual preference is. That should be your private business. We're making it public, and now we're forcing companies to jump on board. Well, what happened? This is the challenge for me. For most of us, for the majority of the population, what do we believe? You got male and you got female. Well, who do you think works at Anheuser-Busch? People like you and like me, from upper management to low-level warehouse workers. They have it all. Well, they're all being sent home. Why? Because some kid, a TikTok algorithm chaser, told management that we need to tap into a new demographic, the TikTok nation, the social media nation. Plus, this is something now that's being embraced by the industry. That's what they told. But okay, some dinosaur, somebody's asleep at the wheel. Like, I don't know, but I can only imagine some dinosaur.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this new TikTok thing. It seems pretty interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Wow, Hollywood did not like it. I think we can continue to thank Kid Rock for blowing the lid off this first, because now other actors are willing to do it. Most of them were just shut. That's up until this point. Like, we hit the breaking point. Everything has a breaking point. Now people are coming forward. They grew a conscience. They're putting their morals before their greed. Most people are greedy or fall out. I can't even say we probably all suffer from that. Okay, everybody's got their price tag. How much does it pay? All right, I'll push it. That's what people are doing out there. I'd rather be happy, though, making less money than miserable making more. But the reality is we need to take a look at what's going on with Anheuser-Busch and the health and the fitness of what happens when you do what they did. And it's only getting worse for Anheuser-Busch. It's not getting better. This is the issue. Usually these things kind of like, okay, you had a little bit of some bad publicity, and you rebound from it. They're not rebounding from it. Let's jump over to a recent article on what's going on at Anheuser-Busch. Then we're going to meet back here, wrap this one up. Let's get started.
Anheuser-Busch to lay off employees after Bud Light loses spot as top seller beer to Modelo in May. CNN Business reports New York. Beer maker Anheuser-Busch said Wednesday that it'll lay off positions across its U.S. corporate staff. In a statement, an Anheuser-Busch spokesperson said the restructuring will simplify and reduce layers within its organization. The layoffs will not include frontline staff such as brewery and warehouse staff, drivers and field sales, among others. Well, not yet, but we're clearly sugarcoating it. Let's keep reading. Today, we took the very difficult but necessary decision to eliminate a number of positions across our corporate organization, said Anheuser-Busch CEO Brendan Whitworth. While we never take these decisions lightly, we want to ensure that our organization continues to be set for future long-term success. Well, I bet you do. Everybody does. Unfortunately, you guys now have an uphill battle. Let's keep reading. In May, Mexican lager Modelo Especial dethroned Bud Light as America's top-selling beer, a title that Bud had largely held for more than 2 decades. The beer's brand had been struggling due to the Dylan Mulvaney controversy when the transgender influencer posted an Instagram photo of a custom can that Bud Light had sent to her. Her? You mean him dressed as a her? Okay, let's keep reading. That set off a flurry of anti-trans backlash, while LGBTQ plus advocates criticized Anheuser-Busch's lackluster response. Oh, well, those poor people, we can't stand for that. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up.
Thank you. Thank you, Anheuser-Busch. Well, we should be thanking them, because you imagine if this was a success for them? Oh my gosh. The commercials that we'd be watching during these videos would all be alphabet commercials. Rainbows and Cinderfellas. We got to thank Anheuser-Busch for rolling the dice with their financial future. You never want to do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's you, me, or Anheuser-Busch. I don't care how big or small. You never gamble with anything, especially your financial future. And this is what I was going to cut to as we wrap this thing up. I feel bad for the thousands of employees now that are getting notified they're losing their job at the front end of a recession, where it's not going to be super easy to go replace that job, potentially with the money or earnings that they were making before. A lot of them won't. They'll just go on unemployment, which was the goal here, apparently, of leadership anyways, to tame the inflation by making people jobless. Well, it's working. Bud Light decided they're going to join the party. But the reality is this: I feel bad for the employees because most of them believe there's 2 genders, male and female. They didn't agree with this stuff. They were put in this position by some kid up in a conference room making more money than them, and now they're losing their job because of it. And this is a bad situation. If this is you, I want you to hold your head up high. I want you to hold your head up high and know you were part of the solution, not part of the problem, because you believed that this stuff wasn't right, but you needed to put food on the table, so you just grit your teeth and walk through it. This is your opportunity now, I'm hoping, to hold your head up high. And this was probably a blessing in disguise, because you don't want to work for a company if it doesn't line up with your moral compass. Something better, you have to believe. One door closes, another one opens. I've walked through some tough times. We all have. And I look back on it now, I don't regret any of it, because what I've learned and the quality of life I have now and the appreciation it's allowed me to have, and in the way I've chose to live my life is much more meaningful than if I'm stuck at a company where I don't even like going to work and then they throw something like this at me. So I want to continue to support you. That's why we do these videos here, to continue to let you know you're not wrong. The way you're thinking is right. They were wrong, and this is what happened. Anheuser-Busch is going to be in worse shape than their employees that they're losing. I can guarantee you that. In the meantime, I'm going to blow the lid off this thing every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Appreciate the content. I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. I hope you use it. Until next time, be a good human, and I'll see you on the next video.